Hello, everyone. My name is Hannah Kirshner, and I'm a digital IT asset management ITAM solutions consultant here at ServiceNow. And I'm going to be demonstrating and providing information on the enhancements to our hardware asset management, also known as HAM product, with the Tokyo release. So there are a few new features with the Tokyo release that span through the ServiceNow's ITAM products, but I'm going to specifically be showcasing the what's new for our hardware asset management product, which would be the Asset Workspace Procurement Sourcing feature. So one thing I do want to note is that this is not a new workflow, but rather it is living in the Asset Workspace and is going to provide an enhanced user experience. So the Asset Workspace Procurement Sourcing feature that's going to be part of HAM Pro is going to allow for dynamic sourcing that helps asset or procurement managers quickly source requests from multiple storerooms or even create purchase orders. So when an asset manager or procurement manager are tasked with sourcing requests, they often have to look at inventory levels and then decide where those assets are going to come from. Then they go through separate tasks, get the correct number of assets, either from local stock, other stock rooms, or they order the assets by creating a purchase order or a PO. So wouldn't it be great if they can just simplify that all into one workflow? Well, that's exactly what this sourcing capability is going to do. So a request is going to come through that service catalog. The asset managers are going to make the decisions, and then they can then source it or order it with just a few clicks of a button. So this is going to provide an easy answer to sourcing assets from multiple locations or storerooms and being able to immediately create purchase orders within that same sourcing motion. So overall, this feature is going to allow for a more streamlined operation. It's going to improve the overall speed of asset fulfillment. So let me show you how this new feature works on the platform. So as you can see, the procurement landing page shows the important action items that need to be addressed, such as what requests have been open for more than 30 days, what purchase orders have been on order for more than 30 days, and what requests are still waiting for manager approval to be sourced. So if you scroll down, you're going to actually be able to see the procurement overview via dashboards and widgets. So it really is just how you want to see that data. So I'm going to scroll back up. I'm going to go over to that request tab. And over here, you're going to be able to see what requests have been made, their request state, such as whether they've been approved or not, and also their due date. So once the request has been approved, an item number is going to get generated. I'm going to go over to this items tab, and you're going to be able to see the item number, a short description of the item, and also what stage in the fulfillment process this item is in. From there, I'm going to go over to the sourcing task tab, and you're going to be able to see all the open tasks that need to be completed to source items. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to source an item. So I'm going to open up this task. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to click the source request item. So from here, I can see what is the item that needs to be procured and how much of it needs to be procured, right? So as I can see here, there are 0 in the local stock room. But what I can do is I can actually see that there are 10 from other stock rooms that I can transfer over to my local stock room. So I'm going to click this transfer button. I'm going to click here and I'm going to be able to see, okay, there are 5 in the EAM stockroom East and 5 in the EAM stockroom West that I can transfer over to my local stockroom. But for today's example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click purchase. And when I click that purchase button, I can see the vendor name, I can see the cost of the item, and then I can select what destination I want this item to be sent to. So I'm going to have it be sent to that EAM stockroom East. I'm going to click that and I'm going to click submit. And from there, you're going to be able to see that one shell purchase order line has been created successfully. So I'm going to hit OK. And from here, you can see the request details, the requested item. You can see who approved this request. And then over here, you're going to be able to see that shell purchase order line number. So from here, once this item has been received, I can mark that item as received on the form. Or what I can do is I can use the mobile app and I can scan that barcode to mark the item as received. And once that item is marked received, a receiving slip is going to be generated for that asset. So as you can see, this new feature allows for a more streamlined approach to procure these assets and is going to overall improve the speed of asset fulfillment. So this concludes the high-level overview of the new features on the Now platform for the Tokyo release of hardware asset management. A full list of additional features and fixes for our existing products can be found at our product documentation website at docs.servicenow.com. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to check out our other Tokyo release session videos.